Hi everyone, our topic is contrastive and error analysis, and I will start with contrastive analysis. It's an approach which includes predicting and explaining learner problems, making comparisons. And it states that where the first language and the target language are similar, learners will generally acquire structure with ease, and where they are different, learners will have difficulty. And contrastive analysis, heavily influenced by theories that are dominant in linguistics and psychology, structuralism and behaviorism. The aim of contrastive analysis is to increase efficiency in L2 teaching and testing. And here is a picture of Robert Lado. He is one of the creators of contrastive analysis, and he wanted to discover the problems that foreign language students would encounter in the learning process. He is the son of Spanish immigrants to the US. He learned English as an adult, which inspired his interest in the practical aspects of foreign language learning. He published many books and articles about language and linguistics. And there are several notions about contrastive analysis. First one, in structuralist linguistics, the focus of contrastive analysis is on the surface forms of both L1 and L2 systems. Second one, in behaviorist psychology, language acquisition involves habit formation and process of stimulus, response, and reinforcement. The implication is that practice makes perfect. Another assumption of this theory is that there will be transfer in learning. Positive one when the same structure is appropriate in both languages. Negative one occurs when the L1 structure is used inappropriately in L2. For example, there is a type of interference here, same meaning, different form and distribution. In Spanish, the word aqua meaning water. In English, word water has a different forms like as a noun, as a verb, as a modifying noun. But in Spanish, the word aqua may occur only as a noun unless its form is changed. That is, its distribution is more limited than that of the equivalent in English. Finally, contrastive analysis is not enough for SLA because it cannot explain the logical problem of language learning.
In this part, we are discussing error analysis. It is the first approach to the study of SLA. It is based on the description and analysis of actual learner errors in L2. Error analysis largely replaced contrastive analysis by the early of 1970s. In error analysis, we can include Noam Chomsky's transformational generative grammar. Noam Chomsky claimed that languages have only a relatively small number of essential rules, which account for their basic sentence structures. On the other hand, knowing a language was seen as a matter of knowing the rules rather than memorizing the surface structures. And also, language came to be understood as rule government behavior. The most influential publication launching error analysis as an approach in SLA was Pete Corder's article on the significance of learners' errors. Pete Corder claimed that making of errors is significant because it is part of the learning process itself. He said that error is a way the learner has of testing his hypothesis about the nature of the language he is learning. And we have some procedures for analyzing learner errors. First one is collection of sample of learner language. Second one, identification of errors. Third one, description of errors. Fourth one, explanation of errors. And the last one, evaluation of errors. On the other hand, we have some shortcomings that have been noted and should be kept in mind. First one, ambiguity in classification. Second one, lack of positive data. Third one, potential for avoidance. And the last one, influence of L2 curricula.
Contrastive analysis consists of two transfer First, negative transfer and second, positive transfer. Critique of contrastive analysis. The process of second language acquisition is not sufficiently described by the characterization of errors. Errors in second language acquisition do not only arise from interference. The structural differences between two languages are not sufficient to predict the occurrence of errors in second language acquisition. Error analysis. The significance of learner's error. Second language acquisition should not be looked at from a purely pedagogical perspective. Errors in second language are interesting because they reflect underlying linguistic growth. The study of second language can be seen as a subfield of general linguistic or cognitive science. Well, what's the difference between them? Contrastive analysis and error analysis. Contrastive analysis, pedagogical orientation. Error analysis, scientific orientation. Contrastive analysis focuses on input, practice, inductive learning. Error analysis focuses on linguistic and cognitive process. Contrastive analysis, errors of transfer. Error analysis means multiple types of errors.